Hi, my name is Anne Mono, and I'm in Speech 111.0, and this is my last persuasive speech. Today, I'm going to be talking about Debbie Meyer's green bags. It's bags that you put produce or fruit into, and supposedly they last longer. I found this on www.greenbags.com. It's not a very long commercial. You'll just see a little screen. It's about 36 seconds long. My first impression when I watched this video, I thought it was a little bit cheesy. I thought the lady speaking was a little too animated, but as I analyzed the commercial more and watched it again, actually a few times, I think they actually did it pretty cleverly. It's very short, it gets right to the point. And also, when I Googled Debbie green bags, it stated over 40 million of these bags have been sold. So obviously they're doing something right. I think that this commercial relates to a lot of people. I think their target audience is huge because a lot of people can relate to getting a lot of fruits or vegetables and then having it go bad, and it's frustrating. The commercial starts off where she opens a drawer in her refrigerator and you see all this rotten produce, and she says, "Rotten produce? Yuck." And I personally know that feeling. I think a lot of people know that feeling. So her audience is very broad. It might lean a little bit more towards women because more women probably go out and buy these things. But really, it goes out to anybody. Probably a little bit older generation. The teenagers and younger probably aren't going to relate as much to this video because their parents are buying their food. They don't really care if stuff gets rotten because their parents will just buy food again. So it's probably leaning more towards people who have to buy their own food, are a little bit more financially responsible. But that's a lot of people. So one, I think it's chosen well because it's relatable with the produce thing. Two, I think they also go to a really good point of saving money. They say if you buy this product, in the end, you're going to save money. She states, "My green bags will save your produce, and that saves you money." And there's another whole huge group of people, not a lot of people don't want to save money. So her audience is pretty big in that way too. I also think this commercial does a really good job in creating some curiosity. Again, it's only 36 seconds long, and she pretty much gets to the point of saying, if you put your produce and vegetables in my bags, they will last longer. The only kind of logical thing she talks about is ethylene gas and how fruits and vegetables create this ethylene gas, and when they do that, it causes them to rot faster. So if you put them in these green bags, they'll last longer. Very short to the point. Beyond that, so you might watch this commercial and think, oh, I might want to try that. I don't really know how it works, but I might try it and see if it works for myself. Beyond the ethylene gas, they don't really state about the whole lot of evidence or logic of how it works. She doesn't say, my bags work against ethylene gas by doing blah, 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 blah. So if you're looking for a lot of evidence of why it works or how it works, you probably aren't going to find it on this commercial. Again, I think they really play off that curiosity. I think the visuals are really good. It's very colorful. She's in a grocery store. She also contrasts flimsy vegetables to crisp vegetables, and obviously you want the crisp vegetables for longer. It's a middle-aged woman. I think it's Debbie herself. She's in an apron. She looks, she's very enthusiastic. She seems trustworthy. I think they also play off of some needs. They show the rotten vegetables. They show how you can fix that by these green bags and not have rotten vegetables as longer. They show another need of people wanting to save money, so they kind of show if you buy these in the long run, you save money. So I think this kind of plays at and Monroe's needs, kind of the physiological, you don't need these green bags, but if you have these green bags, it's going to help those basic needs of money and food. So overall, I think they did a pretty good job with this commercial. They're called Debbie Meyer green bags, and she herself is on the commercial. She seems credible and trustworthy. I think the main strengths of this commercial were the applicability. People can relate to having rotten foods, and people can relate to wanting to save money, of maybe buying a product to save money in the long run. And then also another good point is the very short commercial of getting right to the point, and then it makes you curious. It makes you think, I wonder if that's going to work. I've never tried these green bags, but I know what it's like to buy fruits and vegetables and then look in the drawer or look in my bowl and see that they're rotten and get kind of frustrated. So if I go to the store and I see these, I might even want to try them. So I think they did a good job. Thank you for listening.